Hello and welcome to Blockchain Gaming World with me, John Jordan. So I'm just going to have a look at Champions Ascension. So this is the first blockchain game from Jam City, the big US mobile publisher. And over the weekend, it did its first mint. So these were potentially 10,000 NFTs that were going to be, or they're called the Prime Eternal. So they are the sort of the Genesis drop for the game. There will be other NFTs. They will actually be breeding in the game. So, these are sort of the key ones. They have special advantages and special advantages for owning them as well, which we can have a look at. What was sort of interesting was that they didn't manage to mint the full 10,000 weren't minted. So only 7,622 were minted. There was a sort of I think there was a slight confusion happened during the mint, where some people had already minted on a whitelist. I think 2,600 or so, and there was a sort of an issue where people thought they may have seen some metadata about what these NFTs were going to be. So effectively, Jam City thought that they'd been revealed, so they actually revealed some of the NFTs. So normally you have a mint and you just get a generic NFT, and then there's a reveal of what actual NFTs you've got later on. In this case, the reveal sort of happened halfway through, and people were still minting generic ones as well. So there's a bit of confusion about that. And let's have a look at OpenSea and actually see what these NFTs look like. So here we are, Champions Ascension. We can see how many were minted, how many wallets, so 2,900 different wallets. This is all happening on Ethereum. Floor price 0.39 ETH, and how much has been traded. So we can see here, let's just put this into buy now. So if we wanted to buy one now, what would we see? So this is the cheapest one at the moment, is 0.39 ETH. And these are the characters. So you can kind of see there are some, there's a certain set of characters. So there's this wolf one, there's this sort of rhino one, there's this weird one with a tentacle for an eye, this sort of demonic one, guy with two heads. What else we got? They've got the some sort of dinosaur one, and we can also see these ones here. So these are the ones that haven't been revealed yet. So we have this sort of slightly confusing situation. This one's quite cool. She looks nice, and then she's some sort of banshee. So we have some that have been revealed and some that haven't been revealed yet. So it's always a little bit confusing. So these are the Eternal Primes that are here. I don't know when these are going to be revealed. Obviously. When things haven't been revealed, you don't know. There's some sort of randomness in there. And when some have been revealed, you know some of the stats. And in particular, we have the sort of divinity. The level of divinity is sort of like the most important stat as far as I can see at the moment. So we can see there's only four of these NFTs have a level 4 divinity, and only one of them is for sale. It's for sale for 5.5 ETH. So pretty expensive. You can see here, it's sort of this little mark up here. Sort of tell you what the divinity level is. So this one here, we see they have 3 little sort of tallies on the line. The cheapest 3-level one is 2.69, and we can see here they have sort of more ornate sort of backgrounds, and then obviously you can go down and sort of see level 2 ones, and they're about 0.8 ETH. So there we go. So that's what's going on in terms of the NFTs that are live now. Still a whole bunch to be revealed. So obviously the price changes as sort of stuff gets revealed and traits become available. And there is also now the situation where if we go to the game's medium and have a quick look. So this is the Champions Ascension medium, and this sort of tells you sort of what's currently going on. So there's this whole thing about minting. So if you have a Prime Eternal NFT, you will get a free pet NFT. This is if you minted one. So also if you hold, this is the holder's bonus. So if you hold, if you go and buy one of these, I'm not saying you should, but I'm just saying if you have one of these in your wallet until the 3rd of March, you get some bonuses. So you get a guaranteed land plot. So there's going to be a land sort of system in the game. Personally, I don't really know exactly how they're going to quite what that's going to be useful for, but we also know lots of blockchain games have sort of land. So if you hold one of these until the 3rd of March, you get free land. You get a free limited print NFT pet per champion. I don't know if that's the same thing as that pet. You also get a special edition weapon. So if you buy one, they're trying to encourage you not to sell it straight away, but to hold it at least till the 3rd of March, which is not that far away. If you minted In the public sale, the first 600 get a new Essence regular champion, so it's a new NFT and actually a physical hoodie, so a real life hoodie. If you have two or more champions, if you have two champions in your wallet, again 3rd of March, you get a limited print game box NFT. 2 champions allows you to breed, so this is where the breeding thing comes in, which is sort of interesting. I don't quite know if they're going to, if you're sort of, you saw those sort of characters, if you're going to get sort of weird combinations of them, or quite how that breeding mechanic's going to work, because that could be pretty sort of wacky if you breed sort of the banshee and the ogre with 2 heads. I mean, what are you going to end up with there? I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work on the art side, but it's sort of interesting. And also the first breeding is free, so I guess they're paying the gas cost, because I guess this is happening on Ethereum blockchain, so there's going to be a gas fee in there, probably fairly expensive, $50, something like that, I would think. So they're going to pay that gas fee. A preferential queue slot to pick your land, so you're going to get free land if you hold one of these NFTs, but obviously there are 2,600 wallets that own these NFTs, so how are you going to decide who chooses what? So you get, if you have 2, you get a better situation. It says greater flexibility in battle when owning multiple primes. I don't really know what that means. I guess that's sort of almost like a gameplay thing, that if you have more than one, you can sort of choose, you get to choose which one you want to fight with, I suppose. And then there's even, if you have 3 champions in your wallet, you get, obviously all of the above, you get some land decorations for your land, and you also, it says the greatest flexibility. So to me, it seems owning 2 seems to be the sweet spot, so I've actually got 2. I potentially might buy another one to get at the front of the queue to pick my land spot, but I haven't decided yet. I'll probably obviously wait to see if the price goes down a little bit more. This is till the 3rd of March, so we're on the 1st of March at the moment, so I'll be sort of looking for the next couple of days. Obviously, this is not investment advice for you guys. Personally, I'm super interested in what Jam City is doing. The fact that the sort of mint went a bit wrong doesn't sort of bother me too much. I think it's the first time they've done this. I think they were sort of overcautious and a bit worried that they sort of exposed this metadata, which some people may have found out. I don't think probably anyone did, and that probably, well, I don't know. It's still probably the right thing to do, even if you have the messy situation where some of the NFTs have been revealed and some of them haven't, which sort of messes up pricing, but we'll see how that turns out. Anyway, I'm still looking forward to what they're doing with Champions Ascension. We haven't had any gameplay yet. This is just the NFTs going live. So there's quite a big sort of roadmap. There is a roadmap article in there as well, if you want to kind of look for it, that explains what they're doing in terms of the game and the land, and they're going to have a token and all this other sort of stuff that they're going to build out as we sort of expect in blockchain games. So anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing how they do that. Thanks for watching. This is Blockchain Gaming World. Spending our time looking at blockchain games and seeing what's going on with them and seeing what works and what doesn't. So keep it here. Please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and see you again soon.